an armoire, a refrigerator, a heavy bed that's made of all wood. Can you imagine? For most of it would be challenging, but not when you have the Mega Mover. So we're offering to you an 18-piece mover set for $26.45. This is great to go right from your carpets to your hard floors. As you can see, look at that. Look at how petite she is, right? And she's able to move that heavy bed. And my girlfriend, Miss Rebecca Wood, is actually—
You're so light.
Moving, yeah, I wish.
I can move you with one hand.
There's nothing light about me.
Yes.
But when you have, of course, these Mega Movers, it makes it really easy. So Rebecca obviously wouldn't ordinarily be able to do this.
No, I mean, it's just crazy.
Right. But for the magic of what we're gonna offer to you, I'm gonna stand up for a moment.
You wanna stand up?
I'm gonna stand up, and I want us to walk everybody through what you get.
Let's walk you through everything and all the pieces, where the magic happens.
If you own this, call us. We've got two choices for you, just so that you know. We've got brown or gray, so you just make the decision on what color you love. You're looking at quite a bit here. We're gonna walk you through it, but you get risers, you get sliders, you get trolley, you get a lever with this one. We give you everything that you need to virtually move and slide almost any piece of furniture in your home that would be too heavy and difficult for you to manage on your own.
And we're talking a lot of pounds. In fact, the lever itself will hold 660 pounds.
Wow.
And each trolley will hold 240. And remember, that's one trolley, which will go on 1/4 of the furniture. So that's carrying a lot. I want to show you the magic. So it all comes down to two things. The wheels that you see right here, and then you also have the spinning dial on top that will move the wheels. So you see it looks like a little foot, isn't that great? Whatever direction you put those toes, that's how it's going to move. So if you wanna move it forward, it moves forward. If you wanna move it to the side, it moves to the side. You can just spin it easily. And it could not be easier. This is a look at the lever that will hold 660 pounds. It's kind of like just like the jack on your car, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you've got the cradle. That is, you can see that it actually stays connected to it.
Oh, very cool.
Works like that.
So let's kind of through it. We're gonna walk you through it just so that you can see.
So you can see that we have the edge here. I already have it on. Now, not all furniture is created the same size, so you're gonna get the all risers, and then you're gonna get the high risers, because you can see how much space there is from the bottom of the sofa to the floor. Now, I checked earlier, and you could, if you needed just a little bit more height, you could put that on there, but because ours is so high, we're gonna put 2 on there. Then I am going to put the cradle right on there, and now watch how simple it is. I put it underneath, and I lift it up. Look at that. I could do it with 2 fingers.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Isn't that crazy? And then you would just slide that right underneath. That's all you have to do.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine how that'll save your back? Already I'm thinking about your back, your hips, your knees. Like there's some furniture that's just like real wood furniture, but it weighs a ton and it's just difficult and challenging to be able to lift. This makes it easier just to have that alone,
Just that alone. And now that I've done that, now I'm gonna do that one more time so you can see it. You can see, I wanna move it forward. So I have those little toes pointing forward. I'm gonna put it right underneath. That's all I had to do. I could lift this with 2 fingers.
So let me remind you about what you're getting, okay, just so that you know. Let me just grab my cards and go over it for you.
And we have the whole set right here.
So you're getting 4 of those large risers, 4 of the small ones, 4 of the carpet sliders. A lot of you want to be able to move your furniture, your sofas and couches on carpets. You can do that. 4 of the trolleys, you get the lever, you get the cradle, and then of course we give you the instruction booklet. And then you choose whether or not you'd like to have the brown or gray. These are $26.45. They're a real problem solver because we want to be able to move our furniture. You don't want to have to hire movers or rely on someone else to do it for you. So here's an opportunity that gives you your independence and your freedom to be able to move the furniture anytime you want and also to protect your floors.
Exactly, and for so many different reasons. Look, she just wants a new look, so she can easily get that new look by herself, not having to wait for somebody to help her. Cleaning, I love it for cleaning. When's the last time you've actually moved your couch to clean? Now you can do it in seconds.
Or your bed.
Or your bed, under the bed. You never do, you never do. You just hope that that vacuum can clean her, it can go all the way under. But now you can see this heavy duty, this is all wood. There's no lip, it would be impossible to move this, but Look at that. Look how simple it is. In and out, and now I can push this with just one hand.
And as you mentioned, that lever itself can lift about 660 pounds.
660 pounds, and then each of these trolleys are going to hold 240, but that's dispersed between the whole entire piece of furniture.
So what is it? Is it the washer and dryer? All right. When was the last time you moved the washer and dryer out? When was the last time you moved your stove out and cleaned all the dust bunnies behind the stove or behind the refrigerator? Right? They can be difficult to move. They're heavy pieces of appliances and furniture. And this gives you the opportunity to get the whole system to be able to do it very easily. Why don't you hop on?
Do you want it, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I can do it. I'm pretty confident.
This is like the first time. Oh, look at her. She's a show off.
And heels, by the way.
And heels. Yeah. You are amazing. I'm just going to let you do this. All the work for you. You are so good. That was the first time I sat down today, too.
I told you I could do it.
And look at now. So with nobody on, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You could, I mean, one hand. That's crazy.
But to your point, the toys, the pet toys that get underneath this sofa, right? The dust bunnies that get, even again, on those days where you just want to, you're like, you know what? I think the sofa might look better on that side of the room.
Yes. In the Florida sun, sometimes you need to move it like every 6 months so it doesn't become sun drenched.
Yes.
And if you have it by the windows.
True.
So it's just, whether it's cleaning, whether it's moving, whether you're just going to go and help somebody else. Look at how lightweight this entire system is. You can take this and help your child move into their dorm in seconds. You can help them move into a snowbird, move in their stuff in seconds.
Or if you're a mover, these are great.
Oh my goodness, that would really help save it back. You can see it goes right from the carpet to the hardwood too. We didn't always have this. This has always been wildly popular, but the newest system that we have, we added those carpet sliders because we know you need to go from hardwood to carpet.
Sure. So both colors are selling equally. We have both the gray choice and the brown choice. I would recommend choosing a color that's close to the color of your furniture. Because I think for some of you, you might want to keep it there. I know for me,
my goodness, that's a great idea. Then for cleaning,
yeah, you just move it. You just slide it very easily. I mean, look at that. I could literally do it with one hand. And because then otherwise you would still have the lever, but then you would have to.
But it's ready to go when you're ready to go.
Just kind of keep it there, especially on your heavier furniture. And
you know what I do
furniture is made so well, but it could really, really be backbreaking.
It can. One of the things that always happens with me is my nightstand. I drop everything behind my nightstand and then the floors get marked up when you try to just push it out. Not anymore, because now all I have to do is lift it right up. Look at that, 2 fingers I can do it with, and then you just move that foot in and out. And however you have those cute little toes, I love that we have it shaped like a foot. However you have it, if you want to move it forward, you'd push it forward. If you want to go to the side, you'd push it to the side. That's all you have to do. It's the magic of the round wheel on top that turns. And look at all of those great caster wheels that we have on the bottom. And however you turn it on top is how it's going to go. It could not be more simple. And you can even keep those, what we have on all of ours, we already have the carpet sliders on there. You could just keep the carpet sliders on there. It's not something you have to change over.
Absolutely. Well, we're delighted to have you shopping with us. What a great solution to a problem that's universal for all of us, right?
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, right? Because there are a lot of men who have challenges with their back or physically, they just physically can't lift very heavy things. And furniture itself, it's just, I mean, they're just heavy.
And cumbersome. There's never an easy way to move furniture,
right?
exactly.
And so we all love the idea of products like this, and there are so many different ones to choose from. I think this is different in the fact that you've got that lever that actually allows you to help lift the furniture up to begin with. Because that's the hard part, right? Is how do you actually get it up even on the corners? That could be difficult, especially if you don't have someone else to help you. And oftentimes we don't. We all want to be independent and be able to get things done outside of someone else. So we're going to demonstrate this for you once again.
So I want to show you what I have here. This is when those risers are really going to come in handy, because not all furniture is the same height. You might have a bookshelf that's way up high. Remember, you're getting 4 of the high risers and 4 of the smaller ones. So all of them are stackable. So think of how high it can be if you really do have maybe a high curio cabinet.
Yes.
Then you just put this right on top and look at that. It's just up and down. This
So
is going to
neat.
660 pounds for this lever, and then you just slide that foot in and out. That's
Just
all
to
you
have the
to do.
lever itself.
Yes, and it's the bed, I mean anything. Remember, this is the magic here, is this lever that acts just like a jack with your car.
Yeah. So now with over 700 that have been ordered, I'm gonna ask you to hop back on.
Okay, now that I know you can, I'm not worried. I love
You
this.
ready?
Watch how fast she is, she's crazy, she's so good.
Oh no!
And
I mean,
doesn't-
look, let's be honest. Like, it'd be difficult for me to move this sofa if we didn't have the mega movers down.
Let's just say I'm that light.
I know, but doesn't it make
I think we all know that's not the case.
Right?
But look how easy it is for her to move. This is the easiest job I've ever had.
I thought you'd
You're going a
enjoy
little
it.
too fast and get a little dizzy. No,
Okay,
I'm
I'll
kidding.
slow down a little bit.
Kidding.
I'll slow down.
But isn't that great? I love the idea that you said, if you do have that one couch that you want to clean behind all the time,
Sure.
leave them on. And
The back of the earring falls, like I said, the
that's
dust,
great.
that sort of thing, right?
I love it.
Isn't
It's
that
so simple. And you can see that we have them on each of the 4. So each of these will hold 240 pounds. So what is that? We're looking at 800 plus 960 pounds. 960 pounds that you're going to be able to lift and move with ease without hurting your back. And it will go in either direction, front, forward, side to side.
And it protects your floors.
Yes.
You know,
expensive wood floors.
That's what I was gonna say. We forget how expensive flooring can be. And so I love that with this, you protect it. You don't want to mar your floors. I've done that with trying to move for very heavy things. You don't want to mar your beautiful floors. And so get this to protect them. And also, you know, just to make it really easy to move.
I just love how I mean, it just glides.
Yeah.
And that's because of those wheels on the bottom.
Back.
Save your back, save your floors, and actually get clean. Then you know you have that deep clean. I'm one of those where I have to move, I'll even move my stove out because
You're neurotic?
I am neurotic. I need a clean house.
I don't move my stove every week, honey.
Not every week.
Oh, okay. I'm like, maybe twice a year.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. But
That's
now
about it. That's about it.
It's so simple. The fridge. Think about the fridge that you're able to move
I know, I was
forward.
thinking about even the washer and dryer.
In the
like, when was the
washer,
last
that'd be
time you moved the
great.
washer and dryer to clean underneath there and all the dust and stuff that builds up?
Dust bunnies and the things you don't want to actually see, but now you can get rid of them for good. And it couldn't be more simple.
All right, I want to thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please continue to shop with us. We're going to tell you about FlexPay, and then we're going to cool you off on the other side.